Hello, dear friends. Welcome to another exciting tale from the annals of history. Today, we dive deep into the mysteries of the legendary Atlantis. Atlantis, a name that echoes across centuries, stirring up tales of a grand naval empire that once ruled the Western world. Its story, as old as time, is woven into the fabric of our culture, a story that has captivated the minds of scholars and dreamers alike. This grand city, described in Plato's works, was a marvel of ancient architecture, with bridges, canals, and walls made of different kinds of rock. It was an island paradise, where the descendants of the god Poseidon ruled with wisdom and might. But in a twist of fate, Atlantis fell out of favor with the deities and was swallowed by the sea, disappearing without a trace. Atlantis, a mystery that has intrigued us for over 2,000 years. A place that some believe to be purely fictional, while others spend their lives searching for its lost glory. What is the truth behind Atlantis? Is it a mere myth, an allegory, or was there a real city that inspired these tales? This is the enigma that we will unravel today. If you love mysteries in history as much as we do, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey? Then let's dive in. Atlantis first appears in the works of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. The narrative of this legendary island is woven into two of Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. These texts, penned around 2,500 years ago, are our primary sources for the Atlantis story. In Timaeus, Plato introduces Atlantis as a powerful naval empire, a formidable adversary to the ancient Athenians. The story is relayed through Critias, a character in the dialogue, who recounts the tale as told to him by his grandfather. This account, passed down from generation to generation, supposedly originated from the ancient Egyptian priests. Critias, on the other hand, provides a detailed description of Atlantis. The island, as described by Plato, was larger than Asia and Libya combined. It was a paradise endowed with an abundance of natural resources. At the heart of this large island was a central plain, encircled by mountains, and on this plain was the magnificent city of Atlantis. The city itself was a marvel of architecture and engineering. At its center lay a royal palace surrounded by walls and moats. These were linked by bridges and adorned with precious metals. The Atlanteans built a network of canals for efficient transportation, and the city walls, made from different types of rock, shimmered in the sun. The city was so splendidly designed that it seemed to be a reflection of the heavens on earth. Plato's Atlantis was not just a city, but a symbol of a utopian society. Poseidon, the god of the sea, fell in love with a mortal woman named Cleito, and they had 5 sets of twin sons. These 10 became the first rulers of Atlantis, each given a portion of the island to govern. The Atlanteans lived in harmony, guided by a code of laws inscribed by Poseidon himself on a pillar of orichalcum, a mystical red metal. So according to Plato, Atlantis was a marvel of architecture and engineering, a paradise on earth. But what about the people who lived in Atlantis? What were they like? Let's delve into the heart of Atlantis, its inhabitants. As described in ancient texts, the Atlanteans were a sophisticated society, descendants of the great god Poseidon and the mortal woman Cleito. This divine lineage endowed them with a potent blend of celestial wisdom and earthly resilience. The Atlanteans were known for their advanced civilization, with a city adorned with bridges, canals, and walls made from various types of rock. Their society was marked by a unique blend of divine grace, human ingenuity, and natural beauty. And at the helm, ruling with a fair hand and wise heart, were the descendants of Poseidon and Cleito. But the Atlanteans were not just about architectural marvels and royal lineage. They had a deep sense of values and ethics, making them a civilization par excellence. They believed in the power of knowledge, the importance of humility, and the virtues of justice and truth. Each citizen was expected to uphold these values, contributing to the prosperity of Atlantis. However, as the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. Over time, the Atlanteans grew complacent, their hearts filled with arrogance and their minds clouded by power. They started to deviate from their core values, their moral compass lost in the labyrinth of their grandeur. This moral decay did not go unnoticed. The gods who had once favored them now watched them with disdain. The Atlanteans, in their hubris, started to believe they were invincible, that they could challenge the might of the heavens and the earth. They waged wars against those outside the Pillars of Hercules, their thirst for power and dominance knowing no bounds. But the gods were not amused. They saw the moral decay, the loss of values, and the unchecked arrogance. In their hubris, the Atlanteans lost favor with the gods, triggering the downfall of this great civilization. This marks the end of our exploration of the inhabitants of Atlantis, but certainly not the end of the story. As we move forward, we will delve deeper into the fall of Atlantis, the consequences of their actions, and the legacy they left behind. The fall of Atlantis is a tale of divine retribution and a warning against hubris. This once prosperous naval empire, which held sway over the western parts of the known world, found itself on the brink of disaster. The Atlanteans, descendants of the deity Poseidon, had constructed a city of unparalleled beauty with bridges, canals, and walls made of different types of rock. Yet their pride and power would ultimately lead to their downfall. A war erupted, a conflict so fierce it would shake the very foundations of Atlantis. The adversaries were those who lived beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the ancient boundary that separated the known world from the unexplored territories. The Atlanteans, in their arrogance, believed they could conquer these mysterious lands, but they underestimated their opponents. As the war raged on, the Atlanteans found themselves losing ground. Their once invincible empire began to crumble, and the gods watched from above, their patience worn thin. Atlantis had fallen out of favor. Their hubris, their unyielding desire for power, had provoked the wrath of the deities. And so it was decided, Atlantis would be no more. The divine retribution was swift and unforgiving. The sea, once a symbol of their power, became the instrument of their destruction. In a single day and night of misfortune, the island of Atlantis sank into the sea, swallowed by the very waters that had once fueled its dominance. The fall of Atlantis serves as a stark warning against the dangers of hubris and unchecked ambition. It reminds us that power, when not tempered with wisdom and humility, can lead to destruction. It echoes the timeless moral that pride comes before a fall, a lesson as relevant today as it was in the time of the ancients. And thus, Atlantis, in all its glory, sank into the depths, never to be seen again. The tale of Atlantis has endured for over 2 millennia, leaving a lasting impact on literature and culture. This ancient civilization, with its grandeur and enigmatic end, has profoundly influenced the human narrative, sparking endless debates and theories. In literature, Atlantis has become a symbol of utopia, a perfect civilization that serves as a mirror to our own societies. Its story has been woven into countless novels, poems, and plays, from the works of Thomas More to Jules Verne. The island's demise has inspired narratives of warning, cautioning us of the consequences of hubris and the disregard for divine favor. Culturally, Atlantis has seeped into our collective imagination, shaping our understanding of ancient civilizations. The image of a technologically advanced society that was nonetheless doomed to destruction strikes a chord within us. It's a reminder of the dichotomy of progress and downfall, a theme that resonates in our contemporary world. The story of Atlantis has also spurred numerous interpretations and theories. Some view it as an allegory of political power, its rise and inevitable fall. Others see it as a tale of divine punishment, a testament to the wrath of the gods. And yet, there are those who believe Atlantis was real, a lost civilization that once existed outside the Pillars of Hercules. The debates surrounding Atlantis are as diverse as they are fascinating. Scholars, historians, and enthusiasts alike delve into the depths of this mystery, sifting through ancient texts and archaeological evidence in search of answers. The question of Atlantis' existence has sparked expeditions, research, and countless discussions. Whether real or myth, Atlantis continues to captivate us with its mystery and allure. Its legacy extends beyond the pages of ancient texts, reaching into our modern world, sparking our curiosity, and inviting us to explore the enigmatic corners of our past. So, that was the tale of Atlantis, a civilization that was supposedly far advanced for its time, yet fell due to its own hubris. we embarked on a journey through time, exploring the enigma of Atlantis, delving into ancient texts, and learning about its inhabitants. We then witnessed the fall of this mighty civilization, a poignant reminder of the transience of power and glory. The legacy of Atlantis continues to fascinate us, with its influence seen across various forms of literature and culture. This fascinating tale of Atlantis, with its blend of history, mythology, and speculation, leaves us with more questions than answers. It challenges us to look beyond the surface, to delve deeper into history, and question what we know. We encourage you to ponder over the enigma that is Atlantis, and share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of history. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, keep